Welcome, I'm Louise. I'm from Angelic Light Guidance, and I'm bringing you a summary for June 2022. And what I was guided was to choose a few cards for pre-solstice and a couple of cards for after solstice. Solstice is the 21st of June, and it marks the start of the summer. And it feels very significant. It feels like the energy that is going to build from that point through to the Lion's Gate in August is going to be very poignant. It's going to have a big effect on light workers and a big effect on the whole of humanity. People are going to be feeling shifts, and not, if they're not already doing this kind of work, then it's not going to make sense to them. They're going to be struggling. So that's where us light workers need to start really supporting others even more than we do already, and getting ourselves out there. So the pre-solstice cards, it's really interesting. So I got, so I'm using all of Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle for this, and the first card that came out was Air, Fly Free. So this card, it is literally inviting you to fly, to show who you are, to be literally in that zone of keeping your energy high, keeping your frequency high, keeping your vibration and everything as clear as you can possibly keep it, with this the symbol here of the diamond that is coming through. It's like this real, we need clarity, we need to keep ourselves clear, we need to ensure that our own energy is really looked after. So if you are somebody that finds it hard to ask for help, then it may be that actually you need to look at getting yourself some healing as well. And this is because we can only do so much on our own, and sometimes we get to this point where we've done so much good clearing of our own and raising this energy up and getting it ready, and it just needs to really clear us properly. You've got that, then just that extra pair of hands. It's a bit like trying to lift a heavy box. Sometimes a box can be the same size, that you could have two boxes, one's filled with, or half full or whatever, but it's sealed and you can't tell. So you go and lift it up and it's like, oh, that's actually quite light, didn't expect that, and you can do it on your own. And another time you're going to actually need someone else to come along and give you a hand and try and lift that box, and you're like, oh my god, I can't do that, it's like literally doing my back in. So that's the analogy that they're giving me, is that and almost like you're in your subconscious, you're walking away from that heavy box that's too heavy for you to do on your own, and you're forgetting about it, and you're leaving it, and you're piling stuff up on top of it again, and then in a year or so's time you're going to come back to that box and be like, oh yeah, can't shift that one, that's the one I had to leave last time. And all of this can be very subconscious, so they are very much encouraging people now to get out there and really seek that support from others. So the next card is Rainbow Bridge, Metatron's Rainbow Bridge, always open. Now this is really just a reminder that Metatron is with you, that Metatron is supporting the frequencies and vibrations that enable us to connect with that rainbow bridge, and not to be afraid of it, not to be afraid of working with the angels. The angels are working in the highest light and the purest light, and there's nothing dark that will come through when you work with a foundation of angelic energy. And then you've got signs from Spirit with Love, which I love it when this card comes up, because the robin is a real, and I'm sure it's probably come up before for this group, and for this for the SpiritSaid community. So there are lots of signs, and what you're being asked to do is to really not just look out for signs, but ask for signs. Don't be afraid to ask for something specific that shows you exactly what you need. And that's not putting, so I'm really minded to mention this. It's about not putting that responsibility on mediums as well, because it's very difficult. It can happen, but it's very difficult for a medium to be able to give an exact word for word, like for like comparison or translation. So what we're using right now is words, and I'm communicating in words, but when you work with angels and ascended masters and spirit, actually, although sometimes it feels like words are coming through, they communicate in various different ways. The smells, tastes, textures that might come to mind. Photographs, I've been shown photographs by spirit before, and it's like literally, it could be a one word that you get through, and it's difficult sometimes for people to be able to get specific, like a specific sentence or something. And I feel like there's people out there that, and I just know there's people out there that are kind of like, they want a specific message, and I'm really being guided to say that is near on impossible. You're setting the bar so high, so high. It's not fair on mediums that are trying to bring through as much good information as possible, supportive and affirming information. And that's not to say, you know, just believe everything that is said, but it's just to bear in mind that a specific sentence or a specific word is sometimes not always easy to bring through for someone acting as a medium. Then the next cards that came out for post solstice, and it feels like they are very much together, although very different, because you've got like this go with the flow, paddle on, and then you've got safety, strength and power, and you've got the calmness of the paddle on, and then you've got this powerful red energy. Feels very fiery, you know, the fire isn't in the picture, but it's like I feel that fire, I feel them burning this fire in this energy. And this is about enabling yourself post solstice in particular to really connect with your sacral energy, your so that's connecting with your power and your your solar plexus, because you need to start really making headways now. You need to start moving forward, and the going with the flow, paddling on, it's encouraging you, move forward, but go with the flow. Stop paddling against the tide. Stop trying to do everything the hard way. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we our heads get stuck in thinking we have to do a specific thing a specific way? And the guidance that's coming through is that often there is an easy way. You know, you can either jump that wall, or you can walk around it sometimes. You know, if you walk a little bit further along to your left or to your right, actually you'll find that there's a gap that you can squeeze through. It's like literally just being more open to the signs, the guidance, carrying that message through post solstice. But then once we get through to the 21st of June, it's like, right, now now it's time to really start doing things that are right for you. And the guidance that comes through as well is about people really taking that time for self-development, self-care, and self-love. So really, you know, really looking after you in all of this. Now, I know beautiful Karen has some great developmental circles going on, and they sound absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I can't make those myself. Otherwise, I'd love to come along and support and be there as part of that tribe. I do as well offer experiencing courses, so I've got Experiencing the Archangels running at the moment, so that's a closed group, but I've got another one of those that's going to start up, and another group that will be a 13-week excuse me, 13-week group. That's the insert. So I have so I have the Experiencing the Archangels group, which is 11 weeks, and then I'll have the beautiful Experiencing the Goddesses group, and they are all online, so you just join from the comfort of your own home, and when we're done, because we do a beautiful calming, relaxing meditation as part of that as well, we share, and then people go off to bed generally, I think. So if that's something that calls to you. And I'm also teaching some sound therapy courses, so if you're interested, follow my page, Amber's Angelic Light and Guidance. Exciting stuff coming up. So I just drew one of these beautiful affirmation cards, but I like to use them as cards, as oracles as well. Unicorn affirmation cards by Christine Clark, and the one that came out is this. I don't know if it's going to come out backwards, but it's basically, we, your angels, want to help invite us in. How perfect is that? I love it. I love it. And that's, again, it's about, you know, inviting the signs, do the work, look after yourself, invite us in, we want to help you. The angels are saying, we want to help you. Angelic, Experiencing the Angels, the Archangels groups, perfect way to invite them in. And I just absolutely love supporting people through their journey to discover what the angels have in store for them, what their connection is to them, and start channeling for themselves, start getting their own guidance and connection, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So I will leave you with my love, and I thank you for listening. Apologies if I don't manage to cut out the coughing, apologies for that. But if I do, then don't worry, it was a coughing thing and I edited it out. I got clever for a change. It's technology, but I will be back, and hopefully if I don't manage to do one for this month, for the June, I'd love to put together a little sound relaxation for people to access via SpiritSaid as well. So hopefully that will be coming soon, if it isn't already in this month. Lots of love. Thank you for watching.